The Ghana that we say Ghana is a small country, is it not small Ghana here? Is it not Ghana backyard here? Ghana is not performing wonders.
We have 2,400 bags of produced in Ghana rice. And 540 bags of sugar. Commander Sugar Factory is not working, so we couldn't get maybe Ghana sugar. 540 bags of sugar, 377 boxes of assorted medication, 1,500 mattresses, 500 pillows, 100 cartons of Gary mix. I don't know how many of you know Gary mix.
Charlie, the world is praising Ghana for what our president has done. Our president just donated some relief items to Jamaica, to Cuba, and also Sudan. You know, there is some war that is happening in Sudan, and also when it comes to Jamaica and Cuba, the hurricane that happened just last week or last 2 weeks. We all know how it affected the people in Jamaica and also Cuba. So the president has just sent relief items to them and to at least help them a bit in their current situation. I don't want to talk plenty. Let's go into the videos, watch, come back and talk.
Government of Ghana has announced humanitarian aid worth 10 million cedis to 3 nations, Jamaica, Cuba, and Sudan, as part of the country's commitment to global solidarity and compassion. Speaking at a brief ceremony at Jubilee House today, President Mahama says the gesture follows recent disasters and humanitarian crises that have left thousands dead, displaced, and struggling for survival. He recalled that Hurricane Melissa, which made landfall on October 28 as a Category 5 storm, caused catastrophic damage in Jamaica before continuing to Cuba. President Mahama explained that Ghana's humanitarian support will be shared among 3 countries. 50% for Jamaica, 30% for Cuba, and 20% to the International Red Cross for displaced persons in Sudan, where ongoing conflict has caused severe suffering. The president noted that although Ghana's contribution may not completely resolve the crisis, it reflects the nation's enduring values of empathy and shared responsibility.
For the Caribbeans and what we call the West Indies, hurricanes and such events have become like the game of Russian roulette. And one such was Hurricane Melissa, which
Thank you very much.
made landfall on 28 October as a Category 5 storm, which is the highest category of a hurricane you can have. And you can imagine the kind of devastation that it wreaked on Jamaica, and from Jamaica continued on to Cuba. Hundreds of people have lost their lives and is still counting. There are other people who are missing, who have not been accounted for. But the devastation in property will run into billions of dollars. And as Honorable Foreign Minister said, Ghana has a tradition of solidarity and compassion. And so in addition to what he referred to with Guinea and Congo, we also extended assistance to Japan by shipping cocoa products to Japan when they had the tsunami at that time. And so there's another gesture. 3 countries are going to benefit: Jamaica, which is the hardest hit, and then Cuba, but also our colleagues in Sudan. Sudan is virtually becoming the forgotten war. Because of Ukraine and Gaza, it looks like the world's attention has shifted there. And so some of the atrocities, the genocide, and the humanitarian suffering that is taking place in Sudan is not something that belongs to the 21st century. And so we all witnessed recently Al-Fashir, when the RSF went in there. A lot of people were killed, a lot of people were displaced, and those people are in camps that are being run by the Red Cross. And so even though Ghana's contribution would not resolve the humanitarian suffering that is going on, we believe that if every country contributes its quota, we can help to alleviate, what is happening in these places.
President Mahama announced that items being donated include 2,400 bags of Ghana-produced rice, 540 bags of sugar, 377 boxes of assorted medication, 1,500 mattresses, 500 pillows, 100 cartons of fortified curry mix, 50,000 t-shirts, containers of assorted cocoa and chocolate products, 20 water storage tanks, 20 hand wash stations, 10 emergency portable toilets, and assorted clothing.
And so we have a quantity of things. I'll just indicate what they are. We have 2,400 bags of produced in Ghana rice. And 540 bags of sugar. Commander Sugar Factory is not working, so we couldn't get made in Ghana sugar, but 540 bags of sugar, 377 boxes of assorted medication, 1,500 mattresses, 500 pillows, 100 cartons of Gari mix. I don't know how many of you know Gari mix. Yeah. It's just fortified Gari with milk and sugar. 50,000 pieces of t-shirts, 20-footer container, 3 20-footer containers of assorted chocolates and cocoa products, and 20 pieces of 500-liter water storage tanks, 20 pieces of hand wash stations, 10 pieces of emergency portable toilets, and assorted clothing. These humanitarian items are worth about 10 million Ghana cedis and are going to be distributed in the following ratio. 50% of the products are going to Jamaica, 30% are going to Cuba, and 20% will be handed over to the International Red Cross for their camps in Sudan.
Jamaican High Commissioner to Ghana, His Excellency Lincoln George Doana, on behalf of the other two countries, Cuba and Sudan, expressed profound gratitude to the government of Ghana.
On behalf of all our countries who are benefiting from this tremendous initiative and spirit of generosity from the Ghanaian government and people, I extend warm gratitude. This Hurricane Melissa, which affected all of us, was really tremendous. And for us in Jamaica, it devastated half of our 14 parishes. And I'm pleased to note that we have begun the relief efforts and the rebuilding efforts. And we have a support platform called Support Jamaica, supportjamaica.gov.jm, which is the only official platform for government. And that platform even has ability for persons to volunteer their services. I also just wish to, again, on behalf of my colleague ambassadors and the government and people of Jamaica, of Cuba, and Sudan, just thank you once again, Mr. President, and the businesses, the Ghanaian businesses and people of Ghana for this wonderful contribution. Thank you.
The Ghana that we say Ghana is a small country. Is it not small Ghana here? Is it not Ghana backyard here? Ghana is not performing wonders. Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, good president on all standards. Good president. Now, other country president, I they beg to go see the man. Why we, our president, Tinubu, they beg to go see president. Why presidents, they beg to go see Mahama? They just donate to 3 different countries. Ghana, small Ghana, according to now, small Ghana, they donate to 3 countries. Why we, even donate to our own orphanage home, no problem. Ghana, they donate to 3 countries. They dash 3 countries things. I'm going to take you right, 3 countries. Ghana, they dash. Ghana, they dash. Why we there here? They honor life force. They honor life force. What are we known for? An honor life in, hookup, witchcraft, Yahoo, every bad thing is to our name, Nigeria. But see Ghana. Ghana, when would they fight for jollof? Oh, they don't get jollof. Oh, small Ghana. This is what they do. One rich man can buy Ghana. See what they do. I hide myself in shame. My eye, I close them. Send money from US, Canada, UK to Ghana or Nigeria using JUPay. Use my promo code PARROT. You go get better deposits and better bonus.
The president of Ghana has put the African Union to shame. He has done something marvelous and many are praising him for that. He has donated cocoa products, bags of rice, water tanks and other essential items to Sudan. As you all know, there is an ongoing persecution of civilians in Sudan and many countries are quiet. It is not enough that the African Union keeps writing, communicate and throwing out statements. Statements are just not enough. We need action because people are in dire need of essential items, but you're not doing anything to help them in that way. Yes, mediation is important, but people must stay alive. And how do they stay alive? They have run away from their homes. They need help. They need essential items. And we expect the African Union to do this, but no. They haven't done that so far. The president of Ghana has donated these items to Sudan. And I am very proud and happy. And today I will say a prayer for this man. This is not the first time he has donated items to a war-stricken country. Few months ago, he donated some items to Gaza. Few months ago, he donated some items to Gaza. That's one thing I appreciate about the country Ghana. Ghana supports people when people are in need. That's one thing you cannot take away from Ghana. But let's focus on our continent, the African Union. My sister Koshi, she is the founder of the AfriTube movement. She made a video yesterday asking the same question. Where is the African Union? What are they doing about Sudan? And why are they quiet about what is going on in Tanzania? Why are they quiet? The president of Ghana has led the way, and we expect other presidents on the continent to also do same. Let's support each other. Let's support our own. Ghana donating to Sudan, Cuba, and Jamaica does not mean Ghana is self-sufficient. Of course, Ghana has got its own problems. But Ghana is in a position to support Sudan. Ghana is in a position to support Jamaica. Because when the disaster happens, people are in dire need and therefore you need to send support. Let's see if other African countries will do same. Let's see if other presidents will do same. Let's stop waiting for other people to come save us. It won't break your budget to support Sudan. It won't break your budget to support civilians who are running away from war. But again, African Union, what are you doing about Sudan? We want to see donations go to Sudan. We want to see donations go to Sudan. Stop sitting in your boardrooms and writing communiques. We are tired of the communiques. We want to see action. Big ups to the president of Ghana. May the ancestors bless you wherever you are. May they keep you alive. And may they make your rule impactful.
First of all, Charlie, Ghana, now we are rich. We are so rich that now we are giving out things. So months after President Mahama sent aid to Gaza, he has now repeated the same offer. So he has sent aid worth 10 million Ghana cedis to Jamaica, Cuba, and Sudan. So, a hurricane or a flood hits Jamaica and Cuba, unaliving a host of people, and he has sent relief items, food, medication, mattress and everything to Cuba and Jamaica, and now he has sent some to Sudan. We all know what is going on in Sudan. Charlie, what 10 million Ghana cedis, bro? We are rich. No, be every day we go to receive. Now we are sending it out. We have so much that we are giving Jamaica, we are giving Cuba, we are giving Sudan, we are giving Gaza. My Ghana be this. Anyway, so this is a good gesture. It is not every time that Africa will be receiving. I think it's time now that we should also be giving out, show solidarity. So Sudan in particular, I'm happy that they are sent medication and things to the affected victims. My prayer is that it should reach the people that must actually get it. So kudos to the Ghana government. You do good, we praise you, but still the insecurity issue, it persists.
Sisi idea o my Ghana ye hoto e pa asisi ade ye nyama na ye den abu yeso a yeso etimi di be den e cha manfo na ye Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama agina o my Ghana nyina nam aye donation na ne bo ne sombo 10 million Ghana cedis a wo de cost sika ni mu a 100 billion e de ama countries nyensa Jamaica, Cuba and afi so ye Sudan na mbeka ya 28 of October ye twam ya 2025 ene subrani bi to wo ye Jamaica ne monten so a Jese nam so ama amanfo bebrade ewu e bi kwa nya ba bi na e no manya aduane e adi oko Cuba so the same thing and afi so Sudan so de entokwa bra na ekoso ho no na enye easier two political leaders mienu e no mo de abomu ho no ma chesa no wodne pa na wo hwe donation no mo ye no mo chese se no be de mo be che no Jamaica be de e be fa 50% na afi so Cuba afa 30% na Sudan afa 20% na wo hwe ye items no mo de koye na e gari mix e de e ka ho afi so emu e na bibi se t-shirt and I feel so a year no and then your money may be brain a can't one a bonus sombo 10 million Ghana cedis at Sikano 100 billion at Sanwadna. He said, oh my Ghana, a buya swam yes, the bearding, the beach. Now here Jamaica and I feel so Cuba, a black star, for Africa, I see them. Now during slave trade near some free I see, Edom Coco Pim, or South America, a Caribbean, one more, or my Horum. I didn't say, before, I didn't say donation radio. It is in the right direction. Now feel Sudan so. Ewa Africa has no more and also yanka sangasa ye diem has mo so mo ye de omo konto kwa Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na agino my Ghana nyina nam aye donation na ne bo ne sombo sika no 100 billion e de ama 3 countries are not na enye easy so those to President Mahama.
So John Dramani Mahama on behalf of the people of Ghana has donated over 2,000 bags of adidome rice along with cocoa products, mattresses, polytanks, and other essential supplies to support victims of the war in Sudan and those affected by Hurricane Melissa in Jamaica and Cuba. The donation is seen as a strong humanitarian gesture that extends Ghana's compassion beyond Africa, reaching out to victims of both man-made and natural disasters. This highlights Ghana's growing role in international solidarity and crisis response, with Mahama emphasizing unity and empathy during global hardship. For Sudan, the support comes at a time when millions are struggling to survive amid a devastating civil conflict. In the Caribbean, the aid to Jamaica and Cuba is aimed at helping rebuild homes and communities destroyed by the Hurricane Melissa. Ghana's move has drawn praise from across the continent for showing leadership and compassion on a global scale. I think a lot of African countries should actually follow suit to help those who are in need. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, follow, and come back for more news.
Charlie, Ghana has been doing this, and President Mahama, just within, or let me say, just less than a year, he has done this. I think this is the second time. The first one was the Gaza one that he sent to Gaza, and now this is the second one that he's doing, and this is a combined thing that he's doing for 3 different countries. This is crazy, and this is so nice. This is so nice to hear, and a lot of people are actually praising him. As you can see, a lot of people are actually praising him and praising Ghana. I really like some of these things because, Charlie, you don't know know what can happen to you tomorrow. At least at that time, these countries might be on their feet and they can also do what help you. So I really like what President Mahama is doing, and we hope that these people or this war that is happening in Sudan will stop, and also the people in Jamaica and also Cuba, these items will help them to get back on their feet. Thank you so much for watching.